think that's a good deterrent.
No, I was trying to hype him up.
Yeah.
Like, get sober.
Oh, that's the
reward
prize.
you.
What do you think about his ultimatum?
Yeah, what would you do if he came to you with that?
It's proactive ultimatum. That's the only problem.
What you mean proactive?
It's like after no standard or no boundary was set prior to the penalty. You know what I mean? Like if there's no boundary or standard, like you said, you never
So
said.
basically, they're responding to Lush telling Adam, basically choose between me or Wack. So Rios is asking like, hey, well, who would you pick if you had to choose between Wack and Lush?
I couldn't do this. So how are you gonna hold me accountable to some shit?
No.
You know what I mean?
That ain't proactive. It is right from
Retroactive. I'm sorry.
I think
retroactive.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna probably have to do some King Solomon shit.
And that is?
It's like, if you guys can't talk it out, then you're both fired.
Ooh.
So if Lush and Wack can't talk it out, when Wack is clearly the problem, they're both fired. Adam will go to great lengths to not check Wack 100. Adam will go to great lengths to check Wack 100, because that right there is wild work.
So here you are in this room. I'm gonna lock the door.
It's funny.
Knock when you're done.
I'll be down with that with me and Wack. Just fire us both.
Damn. That's
Munchie,
how much
we love you.
Sheesh. Okay.
No.
He would sacrifice himself to get Wack out the paint.
No,
That's crazy.
You're like our
You know why?
martyr.
Because this no jumper is a detriment because of him, and he put out a bad message, and that's why he used his platform. Now him being Wack 100 with the most music industry experience, he talk about no music. Anytime you bring up an artist, which one is that? The young one?
Munchie B with his I hate Wack 100 rant.
The bald head? Is that the girl with the blonde? Why you act like you got amnesia with every artist that come up? If you a motherfucking music anything, you supposed to have your ears and your eyes open for all the up and comings. You don't know nothing. Everybody vague in your mind. All you know about is people who snitching, who's a bitch, and who lost a fight, or who got robbed. That's it. So that's what I'm saying. If what he just said, if he would stand on that, and he was like, both of y'all gotta go, I'll go with him.
That's very noble.
Because he's horrible for the culture. Period. Like he's no good. On my daughters, I would love that.
It's kind of crazy to think about.
Munchie B said, I'm willing to make the ultimate sacrifice, nigga. I will get me out of here to get him out of here. Munchie B said, just get rid of everybody. Fuck it. Get rid of me, get rid of him, get rid of all of us.
Where he was at when we started the Adam and Wack show.
Where was he?
Not as hated as he is now, for sure. It's got a lot worse. Because, I think that the whole loose cannon, Big U, whatever, that whole drama definitely created a lot of Wack haters.
But at the time, where was he though?
Probably like pretty much where he's at
doing
now.
What?
Like managing artists.
No, but you had said it like it was a comparison, like to where he is now versus where he was.
Yeah, you said it like something has changed. Like what's the difference?
I just mean in terms of public perception.
Okay.
It's like the negativity surrounding Wack was a thing when I started working with him, but it definitely wasn't the fevered pitch that it seems to be now, where
everybody clearly just outwardly can't stand this man.
It really feels like it just. I mean, this Lush thing is just kind of. It's like the next level,
So if this had taken place prior to the Adam and Wack show, would you
Sounds
have
like Adam regrets hiring Wack?
Have propositioned that? Would you have pitched that to him, or you'd have just been like, "This is too much"?
I mean, I remember when I hired him, or when we started doing the show together.
No, you hired him.
No, we have a partnership, but
no, you hired him. Because you've made it clear that you can fire him. So you hired him. You made that abundantly clear. You made it abundantly clear that you could fire him. So if you could fire this nigga, it's because you hired this nigga. You feel me? One really can't exist without the other. You feel me?
Like the first thing I said was like, I don't want to have to deal with any of your street shit. And he liked it all.
And yet here you are dealing with nothing but street ish from Wack.
Offended and shit like that. And I feel like I had another thing I said too. I forget. But either way, I'm just saying like, I kind of made it clear in the beginning, like, I really just don't want to have to deal with any, like, bullshit from, like, working on this with you or whatever. And yeah, as the time goes by, it is kind of like, damn, there's more and more bullshit on a pretty
consistent level. Every week you got something with this nigga. Like, literally, every week it's something with this nigga Wack. Every week it's a new problem. Every week it's a new issue. Every week it's some more drama. Every week it's just something. It's just something. Every week.
Oh, and it's like, really a lot of the old head rappers that don't fuck with me or, like, don't want to work with me, quite a few of those kind of go back to Wack, you know? I'm not going to lie.
Damn.
That's happened.
Wait, what was that? Hold on.
Deal with any, like, bullshit from, like, working on this with you or whatever. And yeah, as the time goes by, it is kind of like, damn, there's more and more bullshit on a pretty consistent level. And it's like, really a lot of the old head rappers that don't fuck with me or, like, don't want to work with me, quite a few of those kind of go back to Wack, you know? I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, so Adam has lost a bunch of opportunities because of Wack. And it's a lot of dudes coming from different generations who don't want to fuck with Wack. Got it.
What's happened?
Because if you don't get my thing is, if you don't get, like how you said, put them in a room and let them talk it out. If they don't, then fuck them, right? But how's that?
I would not actually do that for the record.
I
would love it.
But like if me and Moose got into it and I followed the same suit of like attacking, which I would never do. I'm just saying.
No, hypothetically.
I would attack your family or women or kids in your family. And
senoritas.
Yeah, and the precedence is set. Nothing is going to happen, or there is no new standard or whatever. What's going to stop us from like taking it to that level with each other?
I mean, yeah, and just in general, it's like there are very obvious rules amongst hosts, like don't threaten each other with violence.
Yeah,
but none of that applies to Wack. Like, what are you talking about? Wack does whatever he wants to do, and it makes it abundantly clear that he's going to do whatever he wants to do. So, you know, when it's all said and done, you know, Wack is always gonna do what he wants to do, but at the same time, ADAM22 has no accountability because ADAM22 let the nigga do whatever, however, whenever, wherever. You feel me? You have Lush defending himself, and then you have Adam saying, oh, well, if you guys can't get it together, both of you guys are fired. But both of them aren't the problem. Wack's the problem. So, I don't understand.
Unspoken.
Yeah, I guess we haven't like really had to say it, but if you really think about it, it's like he's pretty much the only person who would do that.
Because manipulators always take advantage of the unspoken rule.
Few exceptions, like, you know, J Hood and Spody or like Flacco challenging Lush to a fight, whatever. But like, you know, Wack is typically the one like saying that he's going to hurt somebody physically, even though he also always kind of say like, I'm not going to do that, you're building or whatever. But it's like that's just the line that shouldn't be crossed with the whole Lush thing. It's like, I'm going to beat your ass. Like, get mad at him about his comment. Even though I don't think you're right to be mad about it, do it. Get mad at him about his comment. But why does it have to then become, I'm going to...
Because Wack doesn't have the ability to communicate because he's a child, so he has no real ability to communicate. He has no real ability to express himself. He has no real ability to do anything outside of create drama, chaos, flu-flaming, skullduggery, and larceny. That's what he is. He is an agent of chaos. He's a provocateur of chaos. That's what he does. That is who he is. So when it comes down to, you know, him maneuvering this way and acting this way, he's doing what he only has the capabilities and the capacity to do.
Fuck you up. I'm going to fucking beat your ass.
Because he's even turned that on you. Like, that was the 24-hour clip of you, like, kind of going off on Wack because he was pretty much insinuating, like, Adam, I'll fuck you up, too. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you're not going to threaten me. You know what I'm saying? I remember that clip.
Or when I, like, made it clear to him that I was just, like, that I stopped him from attacking you.
I could have fucked you up, tossed you to the side.
And I'm like, but you didn't. He's like, no, but I could have. But I'm like, but you didn't. He's like,
let me tell you something. So we supposed to be podcasters. So if somebody want to give a great take, but they holding back because the take might offend this person and they might be physically threatened, like
that would be bad.
That's not a positive work
that's
environment,
stupid, right?
Not great.
You a podcaster, so because I threw it out there and they equated my situation, what I said to Wack, and Lush didn't say nothing wrong. I thought he said something a little off, but it's his
Lush didn't really say anything wrong.
opinion. Why do he deserve to be called bitches? I'll knock you out.
Talking shit about
I'll beat your ass. No. You don't know what beat your ass mean. I'm a beat. This phone died, you call another phone, it continues. They just... Like, come on, bro. You got people that's scared to get a real opinion because they scared of bro.
And you know what's crazy? Why is anyone afraid of Wack? That is the craziest thing in the world to me. Why is anyone afraid of this nigga? Because he's such an easy victim. He's such an easy target. Like, if you knew like I knew, wouldn't nobody be afraid of Wack, but I guess.
Moose could have beat his ass. He didn't want to go full throttle because it's 3 old niggas that got.
You think Moose had that?
Man, hell yeah. But it's niggas out in the lobby that need their prostate checked, and he don't want to get jumped by them niggas.
Put me on that list.
Yeah, y'all need to go together, nigga.
You got done in your office.
I got an itchy prostate.
You got medical, they don't. But no, seriously though, bro. And that's the thing. That's what I don't like about game. Oh, wait, you know you can't fuck with Kendrick, right?
Here we go. All right.
All right, here we go. We finna get into this Kantiana, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. You go.